Hi, I'm here at Upton House in Warwickshire. It's very early spring, so really early in the season. I will be speaking with Alan, the gardener, and we'll have a look at what can be available in the next few weeks. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, pleased to meet you.
Yeah, pleased to meet you as well. I know we're right at the very beginning of spring now, so I'm kind of thinking maybe 4, 5, 6 weeks time. I want to look at using some peas maybe, so I know they can be quite early peas, can't
yes,
they?
Yes, we get them in, now, and they'll soon make good headway.
I'll pop back in a few weeks time. We'll have a look at some peas and we'll do some recipes from that.
Yes.
Excellent, thank you very much. And I'm now in one of the holiday cottages at Upton House, and we're going to do a real classic recipe, which is a pea, mint and lettuce soup. So we're going to start with onion and get some nice dice. And now we're going to chop the garlic. Before I say anything else, I'm going to wipe my eyes. Oh, that onion's strong. Ah! So I peeled the potatoes ready, and we're just going to cut these into pieces. Putting potatoes in the soup really brings out the green of the peas. Okay, so fresh mint, got the stalks as well because it's nice and tender. I've got a lettuce, I'm using a romaine, I'm going to take the bottom off. What I'm going to do is cut this in half, and then the white parts, I'm just going to keep those for later on, and then the green will be shredded. I've also got some garden peas there that have been podded, could use frozen peas. So we're going to go over to the hob now and we'll get this ready. So I'm going to get a bit of vegetable oil in there. I'm going to make sure that's nice and hot. I'm going to add the onions and garlic. So once the onions have had a couple of minutes, I'm going to add in the potatoes. And now we're going to add in some vegetable bouillon. You could use a stock cube. We're going to put that in, and then we're going to put some water in. And then we're going to bring that to the boil, and we're going to let it boil for about 10 to 15 minutes until the potatoes are just starting to soften down. Okay, so while I wait for the potatoes, I'm going to make an oil to dress the soup with. So in here I've got some cold pressed rapeseed oil, and then some of the mint that I've chopped. We're going to add that in as well. So once the oil heats up, the mint will start to sizzle, and as soon as it does, I'm going to turn the heat off and just let it stand and just let all the flavours infuse, and it'll add a real boost of extra flavour. The potatoes have now softened down, so we're going to add the peas. And now that's come back up to the boil, we're just going to let that sit again for 2 or 3 minutes maybe, just to soften the peas and start to pull the flavour out of them. So now we're just going to add in the green part of the lettuce and the mint. Give that a stir. So once that lettuce and the mint start to wilt down into there, I need to then add in enough water to just cover everything. And then we're just going to give that a couple of minutes to soften the lettuce down, and then it'll be ready for blending. I've got some salt and some pepper. I've also got a little bit of sugar. Pea soup actually should be quite sweet. So what I'm going to do now is the white part of the lettuce that we saved, we're going to add that in, and that's going to add a little bit of texture. And then just a little drizzle over the top of that. And there you are, pea, mint and lettuce soup. And in spring, absolutely perfect, using those fresh new peas and that beautiful mint.